Akashx is an educational platform that teaches us how to trade forex, crypto, stocks, indices. There are lots of training, over 250 videos, you know. Now, one of the things I tell people is if anybody tells you you can learn forex in 3 months, especially if you're a busy person, if you are not doing anything and maybe throughout the day, but if you're working, you're a business owner, you're spending like 1 hour to 2 hours, it may take you like 6 months to one or more to learn forex. And I think forex is also a life skill. There's no end to learning. You keep learning, but it awards you for your knowledge. So that is why we are learning this. A situation where you know so much and your wins are more than your losses. Because when you're doing forex trading, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. But if your wins are like 70%, if your wins are like 70% and your losses are like 30%, I think that's an A. So basically, that's what it is. We are learning. However, they understand that while you're learning and you're going to be learning for 6 months or more, and you're just paying school fees and you're not making any money, it will be tough. So that's why they created a community where the educators themselves call trades for us. So as they're trading, they're calling those trades for us as well. So we also experience from their wins. So we get alerts to help us win. So that's one of the advantage. We get alerts. So these alerts, you open a broker account. So when you open a broker account, you put at least like $100 there. When you put like $100 there, you start trading, okay? And you'll be using these alerts that you are getting for the trade. Secondly, the company also they introduce us to a prop firm account, or they partner with a prop firm account that helps to give us money to trade. So if you're paying, we have school fees. I said it's an educational system. We have school fees, we have monthly, and we have annual. If you're paying monthly, they give us $10,000. If you pay annual, they will give you $200,000. So when you have this money, this equity of $10,000 or $200,000, you are expected to pass some tests. And the test is, so for instance, if you have the $10,000, you're supposed to have 10%. If all of them anyway, you do 10% profit. So if you have 10% extra on your money, so let's say you have $10,000. By the time you trade and you have generated 11, that is, you now have 11,000, that extra 1,000. The company will say you have passed test. You've passed phase 1. That's how to pass phase 1. So for you to pass the second phase, all you need is 5% extra. So now that 10,000 will be, now you now have 10,500. Do you understand? So assuming it's 200,000, once you do 220,000, you have passed phase 1. Then they will now give you another 200,000. When you do 210,000, you have passed phase 2. Then they will now give you a fully funded account where if you are trading, you can cash out. So on the average, we do 10% in a month. So if you do 10% of 200,000, for instance, that's 18,000 naira. So it's possible that's $20,000. So you give the company 10%. If it's $200,000 you will take 90%. So you have $18,000. So it's possible for you to be able to have $18,000 every month. If you have $10,000, you have to give the company 20%. So if you have a 10% of $10,000, that's $1,000. So you are keeping $800. You give the company $200. So that's the second advantage of what we get. We have this opportunity for this prop firm. Now the third advantage of what we have is they have a scanner. They have scanners that call trades too. So all you need to do is to study one of the scanners. They have about 8 scanners. You can just decide to be using only one of the scanners. Now, as you're using these scanners, you don't even have to wait for alerts. You don't have to wait for, you know, educators to call trade. Um, you don't have to wait for educators to call trade. You're using your scanner that is calling, and the scanners have been very accurate, like like 90% accurate. So while we have all that is helping us to make money, we have the scanners, we have the educators calling trade. Then even amongst us, for instance, those of us in Nigeria, in fact, not only in Nigeria, anyway, our team, Wealth Up team, we also do community trading 10 a.m. every day. So that community trading that we do 10 a.m. every day, we also call trades. Experts also call trades. So as we call trades, we are winning trades. We are most of the time, like 80% of the time, we're also winning these trades because we have our expert traders that helps us. So while you're learning, you're making money. It makes it interesting. While you're learning, you're making money. So I like to call Akashx the school of money. However, we want you to be able to do this trading yourself. So that's why you need to learn. Be ready to learn. For me, I always tell people, if you're not ready to learn, then Akashx may not be for you because it's a school of money. You need to come and learn how to grow your money, how to make, manage, and multiply money. You're learning how to trade forex, how to trade crypto, how to trade indices. You may decide to say, I just want to be trading. I don't want to trade crypto. Is a choice anyway. But we are trading gold. We are learning how to trade indices now. Crypto, there's a lot. Is a lot. And one of the reasons why I love Akashx is the fact that this is a skill that will serve me for life. A skill that I'm on my phone, and even while I'm 70, I can still be on my phone and be trading, and I'm not going to be a liability on anybody because of this skill. So it's a skill that helps you for life. Once you know it, you become a money magnet, and that's what we want for you. So Akashx also now introduced. So actually, also, how do you now join? You pay $149 every month. For the first time, you're paying $179 because there's a $30 membership fee. But if you're doing the 1 year annual, you just pay $999. That's what you pay. Now, Akashx also now introduced affiliate marketing, such that if you introduce 3 persons, Akashx will not. If you introduce 3 persons, Akashx will not. If you introduce 3 persons, Akashx will like say you have a scholarship. So you won't have to pay another school fee. So the affiliate will not charge you another fee for the net for as long as those 3 persons are paying their school fees. So if you introduce 3 persons that paid for 1 year, for instance, even if you did 149, you will also not pay for 1 year. So that's why a lot of people are also cashing on the affiliate marketing. The affiliate marketing is very sweet as well. Akashx is, for me, as a person, Love Oladele, Akashx is the first business I'm doing that within 1 month of joining, because I'm doing the affiliate marketing, I made over $2,000. For me, I love that. So I said, wow, there's money to be made here. All you need, I'm ready to do the work there. So there's work to be done, and there's money to be made. I love the fact that that's over 4 million naira in Nigeria, for crying out loud. I mean, I did a business, I'm doing the affiliate marketing, my trading is there. They've given me $10,000. In fact, as a matter of fact, I have $360,000 to trade now, which, I have to opt my game to be able to, the goal is that even to have $1 million and be able to do 10% of that $1 million. That's $100,000. So there's a lot of work, but I'm ready for the work because there's a lot of learning, because I need to really opt my forex trading game so that I can make this kind of money. $100,000, man, I'm ready to learn. For this kind of money, I'm ready to learn. So that's why some of us are very committed to learning this, and as well committed to let others know about this school of money, where you can come and make the kind of money that is really transforming, money that you can use to do something good in your life, not kwekwe money. This is real money, man, real money. So if you are ready to do the affiliate marketing, but some people will say, I don't want to do affiliate marketing, I just want to trade. Fine, that works. Pay your school fees, learn and be trading. But for me, I want everything. And even now there's travel. So we now do trade and travel. So now there's travel. We now do trade. So they have introduced travel so that we can even live a complete lifestyle. Because as a forex trader, you can be anywhere in the world. You can be at the beach and still be trading. You can be, I mean, let's enjoy this life. So we want to travel around the world while we are doing our trading and making our money. So that's why we are even now we have embraced the trading and the traveling. So the dream trip where you are like saving money for vacation, and you're saving it in a way that is not stressful to you at all. It's really a sweet thing. So I will invite you to attend our Zoom meeting. We have Zoom meeting every day by 7 p.m. And I want you to see, I like to say, come and see, come and hear, come and experience what we have in Akashx. Thank you.